Hey, welcome back to another video. So when I started this video, I intended on working on my 120,000 mile maintenance, but then I opened up the hood and saw how dirty the engine was. I feel like I couldn't start on the maintenance until I cleaned the engine. So this video is going to be about just some tips for how to get your engine looking somewhat better. I know it looks bad. So as I'm doing this work, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning this out. This is a product I decided is called Gunk Wipes. I'm gonna try this and see how it works and kind of show you a before and after as I'm going through the work. I've got these medium duty gloves. As I'm using the cleaning chemicals, I don't want to get it all over my hands. All right, let's see what these things look like. They don't feel overly wet or anything. Oh, they're actually pretty big. Look at that. Is that two? That's one. It's pretty big. It looks like it's caked on, actually. Wow. I'd say it does a pretty amazing job so far. Look at that. It's coming right off. Probably gonna go through quite a few wipes to get this clean, I imagine. So far these wipes have been nice. I mean, they really grip everything I'm rubbing it over. They're plenty wet, like they don't feel too greasy. I feel like they're really like getting off everything that they're touching. Oh dude, all my clips are coming off here. Really caked on up here. You can see. I just need to wipe it up. Oh, that's bad. So far, I'd say these wipes work amazingly well because I'm not even having to rub hardly at all, and everything's coming like very clean. Now that I've got the loose stuff taken off with the degreaser, I'm gonna switch to Armor All cleaning wipes, and then I've got these rags in a box, which I love. They're safe on your paint. I really love these things. See, a lot of it's just like loose dirt now. See, still a lot of dirt coming off. I'll take one of these and just wipe down what my Armor All wipe did so that I don't have any residue at all. See how there's still more dirt coming up? Because a lot of that stuff is just loosened up now from the degreaser. And so you really need to wipe it down with a clean cloth to get it off, because otherwise it's just still there. Okay, so we finished number one, the wipes, rags, cleaning wipes, rags. I'll wipe this all down. I mean, you can see, like, I didn't get into every single nook and cranny, but just the difference between before and now is pretty staggering, I think. I mean, I could keep going over it, and you could see, like, deep into the plastic there's just dirt that was embedded in there, but for what I needed, just to get it clean, I mean, it's a good first step. Now I'm going to take off these plastic pieces, see how bad it is underneath. This one last. Oh man, it's like my battery's leaking or kind of corroding. That's not good. Okay, so after about 30 minutes of cleaning, it looks a lot better. I've got all the pieces here that I took off, but since I'm going to be doing all this work, I think I'm going to just leave the plastics off. Some of the stuff I didn't clean, like there's a spongy like heat shield. I did not clean that. For some reason, there was a whole bunch of sand down inside of there. I guess it just from the airflow. When you're going down the highway, sand somehow finds its way over there. Okay, looking under here, you definitely can see either my cap was leaking or I could have some radiator leakage here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wipe this down real quick, and that way I can check it and see if it actually is in fact leaking. Okay, so I cleaned up around the radiator there, and then I cleaned up around the cap here. I think that when I had my mechanic flush the radiator, some just dripped down there and sort of built up right there. But we'll see. The dealership told me, oh, your radiator's leaking, you need to spend $1,000 and replace the radiator. But let's see. So I'll just watch that. I don't think it's actually leaking. So a few of the things I need to do here. I've got new spark plugs, which are right underneath here, these things here. This is your solenoids. The equivalent of these on the other side are underneath that entire intake. And you can take the whole intake off, or you can take all this off to get behind the intake. And that's what I think I'm gonna do in another video. I wanna take all this shroud stuff off so I don't have to take the intake out. I also need to replace the serpentine belt and 2 pulleys that are down there. That's all for now, so stay tuned until my next video.